Okay, it's that time of show again. It is the Stargazer with Brandon Ellis.
Alright guys, welcome to Stargazer, where we gaze to the stars and we look at science fiction and how it relates to our everyday world. Now, I had something fantastic planned. I was going to talk probably about the Orville, how it's a great successor to Star Trek The Next Generation. And I was thinking about that on my trip to Israel. Instead of Jewish things, I was thinking about the Halftime Howie show. That's how much I care, Howie. I took it seriously. And some jackass comes up to me. And we start talking about Star Trek, because that's my thing. Look at my hat. Star Trek. And he's like, oh, yeah, I like Star Trek, but I love Star Wars a lot better. I'm like, what? We're not even talking about Star Wars. We're talking about Star Trek just because stars in the name is the same thing. It's like if I were to compare Stargazer, my segment here, to Star Wars or Star Trek. Two very different things. But when you put star into it, people think it's the same exact thing. Well, it's not. Star Wars versus Star Trek is like comparing your favorite movie to sour Skittles. It doesn't make any sense. There is no comparison. Star Wars, if you're looking at episodes 4, 5, and 6, which should be the only things you're looking at besides arguably Rogue One and Force Awakens, it's a simple, fun trilogy, a space sort of western fantasy-like. And then you have Star Trek, which is a deep philosophical set of shows. Yeah, they became movies, but it's really, you're talking about shows here. Shows versus movies. That shouldn't be a comparison. It's cruel and unusual, and it's not fair to poor Star Trek. But I'm calling Star Trek poor. I should be calling Star Wars poor, because it is as basic as it gets. I love Star Wars as much as the next guy, but it is a simple premise, good versus evil. You see, I'm wearing this Star Trek cap proudly. If I were to wear a Star Wars hat, it wouldn't be shaped like a cap. It would be a dunce hat, because it can be a little bit stupid sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, as much as I love it. Cameraman, I want you to follow me. I want to show you something. So you see how right down below you see this fire extinguisher? This is Star Trek. It's necessary. It allows people to live their lives better, just like Star Trek. Now I want you to look at this garbage can. I want you to look down below at this garbage can. You see a bunch of little specks, little particles. Those insignificant specks are not even good enough to make it to the garbage. That is Star Wars. No, but in all seriousness, Star Wars is great, and it should be compared more to Lord of the Rings, which, spoilers, Lord of the Rings is better. But Star Wars is fun, it's a good time, but you see that I wear this cap proudly. Star Trek, because it is philosophical, it's interesting, and it says a lot about our lives and our society, and that's why I made Stargazer on the Halftime Howie show. So Star Wars, I'm sorry, I love you, but you gotta live long and suck it, because Star Trek all the way, baby. That's it, Howie.
Thank you very much, Brandon Ellis on Stargazer.